Hey guys, welcome back. Vicious, or Brando Vicious, as the channel is going to be renamed very soon. It is currently known as Vicious Plays, and the Vicious part, you know what? I've thought about changing it to a couple of different things. I know you guys have heard me go through a whole bunch of different branding names, and we're going to be doing kind of a short shit. Wow, we're going to be going through kind of a short shift of a new branding name. I'm going to be, well, it's not going to be entirely new. It's just going to be, anyway, nuanced branding name. But it will be called Brando Vicious very soon. And I wanted to read through some of the comments. I wanted to make a video earlier today. Or maybe you don't know, but hey, you do now. Anyway, I wanted to make a video. And I decided, you know what, before I make a video, I want to go and read through some of the comments because I know I had to have gotten a ton of attention. Just sitting here making YouTube vlogs, right? Just the short little rant got a lot of attention. I'm very, very appreciative of that. So thank you very much. But anyway, let's go ahead. Hold on. This is not doing the way I want it to. It's showing my Spotify account. It's not showing me what I want to see. All right, display one. There you go, you sumbitch. How about that? We fixed your problem. Alright, I want to read through some of these comments because I got so much good attention just off of the 2 or 3 most recent videos regarding the future of this channel, the quick rant that I won't be doing too very many of those because I honestly feel less interested in ranting and raving about lunatic bullshit, and I feel more interested in, well, maybe even just speaking my mind. And I have some topics up here that will lead directly into that. And I know some of you have been probably angsty about why doesn't he give us that fucking eye contact? He's always hiding his eyeballs in the fucking ground. But you know what? I'm going to look you in the eyes, or at least in the camera, with this one. YouTube coming in clutch with these banger recommendations. You know what? Yeah, YouTube is definitely coming in clutch right now. Thank God. Like I had no topics for vlog. I was so space cadet that I couldn't think of anything to talk about. And you know what? That's going to lead into another comment later on in a couple of minutes here, is that some of you had said some really, much love stuff to me from you. And it makes me feel really good when I'm going to read this to you, these comments to you. These are your comments that you have contributed to this channel. And you're probably going to hear me give at least some sort of a reaction to it, okay? But anyway, YouTube coming in clutch with these banger recommendations. Well, y'all wanted to know what an alpha male is, and by every stretch of the definition, please watch What is an Alpha Quick Rant. Turkatron. Shout out to Turkatron 5000. Your mom is so cool. I know, she's crazy. She still brings me food, and she won't let go of me. I am her prized jewel possession, and she makes me smoothies. She is the awesome mom that everybody wishes they had, but everybody wishes they had my mom. Every one of my friends wishes they had my mom. Even I am glad that I have my mom, though she drives me crazy every once in a while, but that's family. It's just how it is. You should definitely make more videos like this where me and my family or friends interact. We'll see. There's potential. I don't know yet. Based from Enix. Thank you, Enix Belmont. Yo, awesome rant. You should do more alpha. I won't be giving parenting advice because everybody has a different parenting style. The only thing I would ever say as a parent to another parent is don't fill their head with too much useless bullshit that they won't need later in life. That was my parents' mistake with me, is filling my head with knowledge I won't need later, and then me having to unlearn it because of conditioning that I won't even need throughout the course of my life. But don't fill their heads with stuff they won't need. That's pretty cut and dry. I've always loved your rants and thought logs. Just speak your mind. You know what? Andrew's random edits. Thank you. Honestly, I've always kind of felt very underappreciated here on this website because I only ever had maybe 200 to less than 300 subscribers ever. And that's a milestone for me because none of them are paid for. And a lot of people nowadays go on websites, like for example, uh-oh. And do shit like that. Well, I can promise you that will never happen here on this YouTube channel. While it would be awesome to invest in myself, I don't want to waste my money on something that I can have for free. You know? If a community is what I seek, a community is what I have built, a community is what I shall have. At no time did I ever have to go to any of these stupid websites to buy a subscriber base. That is what makes me and my channel so authentic. So thank you. Speak my mind. Y'all need to stop paying for subscribers. Hot damn. Anyway, you are a great wordsmith. No, the fuck I am not. I don't know what you're talking about. You missed the vape reviews though. You know what, Mutt Master? Thank you. And you still sporting the old VV, the double lambda. My life's work. Thank you so much. He misses the vape reviews. You know what? I have a life story. You said you might want to see some. There's a comment in here somewhere that says they want to see some life stories. Well, I've got a life story for you about the vape industry that was kind of shady of them on their behalf. But yeah, I got a really awkward story for you on that one. Oh boy, do I have some stories to tell. But anyway, you could do a pizza or burger review. This Big Mac is the weakest burger on the McDonald's menu. Don't eat from Papa John's. Their shit's so greasy and you never know if you're going to get what you ordered because I ended up ordering a stuffed crust Hawaiian pizza at one point and they ended up sending me, I think it was a pepperoni stuffed crust instead of a Hawaiian like I ordered. Ended up paying the full price for that but never got my pizza. Yeah, so I don't order from Papa John's, so don't go through Papa John's. They are unreliable at best. Anyway, what's next? Brick launcher. So you're so cool to hear you talk about your future aspirations. Question: who is your favorite YouTuber that you outclass with your video? Honestly, I gotta tell you, one of my favorite YouTubers that I outclass is probably just a vlogger. I can't remember. I'd have to go and look him up real quick. But he vlogs about photography and videography and stuff like that. And I really like his content because it's very accurate, especially when trying to mess around with like aperture settings on a camera. He's very good. I don't entirely outclass him, but I definitely think I have more personality, like a real personality. Not this, here's this ego that you get, some ego trip, you know? Here's a personality in replacement for that ego trip and vice versa, you know, and like the whole solemn simulacrum kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of different YouTubers who I've kind of compared myself to, who I've outclassed just by doing better what they do than what they do. So anyway, can you outclass them with my videos? Yes, I can. In fact, I very much can. Maybe you should do some, Turkatron again. Maybe you should do some generalized Oracle. You know what? I remember that there was somebody who mentioned to me that I could make people pay me up to $80 just to have me read their fortune or their future or their present life, like guidance, in other words, that I could make people pay for that. Well, I don't believe there should be a price on that kind of magic. I know that's very decadent of me to say, but it's 100% certain that there was never a need for a sacrifice to ensure that some miracle was bestowed, ever. God doesn't require sacrifice, neither do I. It's just how it is. But maybe, I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable about doing a live stream reading because I prefer to do one-on-one, predominantly because doing it on live stream, that means anybody can view it, and that could be so misconceiving without even realizing it. That could go so horribly wrong. So I don't want to do that, but thank you for the cool idea. Not that I haven't thought about it. It would actually be really interesting in doing a, you know what? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. Especially with the word Twilight in there. You know, like, I don't, it's like, Edward, popsicle, shiny cock. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a fucking Slurpee in the fucking show. More vlogs, not just about gaming. You know what? This channel is predominantly gaming, and I do want to bring I just want to bring more of me to this channel, but I don't know where to start at the given moment. So there will be vlogs in the near future, without a doubt. It's just a matter of time. Give it time, let them rise up through me, and they'll just come out, because if I ever have something to say, usually it's out, it's gone, it's right out there for you. Would be awesome if some lifestyle videos. You know what? Lifestyle videos, you know what? Most of my lifestyle is I go out and I get exercise, I hang out with friends, and by nighttime I am a gaming enthusiast and mastermind of the Halo world. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just go out and live my life. You know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, you want to hear some life, hear about my life. You want to hear some life stories. You know what? You're not the only person to ask me about some life stories, and I have plenty of stories to tell. It would be really awesome, Trevor, it would be really awesome if you could make some videos about a day in the life of Rufio. Show us around. You know what? I don't know about showing you around the town. You're not really missing much. It's the most of the entertainment is in here, for a fact. The rest of it's probably like, oh, well, what else do you do in this town? There's got to be something. Yeah, go to the bar. That's it. That's pretty much it. Bar and video games. There is a barcade. I wouldn't mind doing a vlog going to the barcade. That might be fun. But they might be a little like stingy about that. So I don't know how through and through they'd be about letting me bring a camera into a barcade. But who knows? It's worth a shot. Rufio, your word is more valuable than your game. Wow! I'm not sure if, like, ouch, my gaming content is less valuable than my word. Shot through the heart. but my word is more valuable. Thank you. I think that's a compliment. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, thank you. That means a lot to me because, you know, for a long time, actually forever now, I've lived with this mentality that nobody really cared what I had to say because no one ever really took the time. And you know what? Wow. Your word is more valuable than your gaming content, which is saying something. Whew. Wow. Thank you, Stribs. Shout out to Stribs. Thank you. You should join a team on Discord and to stream games with... You know what I've learned recently is that I don't play along with people too well. You know what? Like, I've spent so much time sitting here just solo grinding and solo carrying people that I've kind of just... I kind of just tune everyone else out now. So it's if I get into a team with people, the likelihood is I'm going to be their wild card. I'm going to be that lone straggler that they let go and do all the feral shit that I do. And they're just like, well, he's carrying us. Just let him go. Let him do what he's got to do, and then it's game over. You know, that's pretty much how it is now. But you should join a stream team. That would be fun to watch, but you know what? Maybe I could make one of my own, rather. One with my own selection of people in which I'd stream with. I think lightsaber... You were interested in lightsaber stuff. You know what? You are not the only person, Earwig, Earl, you are not the only person who's asked me to get interested again in doing lightsaber stuff, or poi. You are not the only person to ask me about that. My downstairs neighbors have asked me about that. People... At local restaurants have asked me about that, and a lot of people in town have asked me when I'm going to get a new lightsaber. So That is some. There is stuff to look forward to in due time. It's just a matter of time at this point. Um, I'd love to see more rants and metal vocal covers. You got a great fry screen. Yeah. Yes, I do. I don't have much will to do it anymore though, because like I don't know. I honestly don't feel like I want to do that much anymore. I just don't want to anymore. It's there. It's just I have to feel it. You know, it's one of those things where it's like I got to feel in that zone to let it out. You know. But anyway, I love your unique takes on gaming and life, and I would also love to see some. Oh, okay. Well, I won't be doing food reviews. That is not my content style. Not my stay. I won't be interested in that. But thank you for the idea. I'm a subscriber from way back. I've followed you since Ruby Rocks. I have to say my favorite types of content for enjoyment basis would be when you are being yourself. Well, that's usually every single time. I live as myself, and telling it like it is. Well, I'm glad you like my honesty. I was kind of concerned. There's a lot of people out there who don't appreciate the honesty, and in what world is honesty a bad thing? You know? But anyway, we love seeing your personality shine through, so whether you're talking about gaming or girls or vapes, music, anything, that's the stuff that truly rocks. Thank you. Oh my fucking God, the honey on that one. Whew! That was a very sweet comment. My least favorite is the silent gaming clips. I like the silent gaming clips because those are the clips where I'm the most focused. So those are the ones that I record without a camera because at that point I'm focused more than anything. I don't always just talk like I don't know. There are a lot of times where I just sit there and focus, and that's me when I'm in my flow. I just and then I do things. So at that point, those videos are videos of the product of my focus and flow, and that's about it. So I do apologize for if you don't like them, but I do. So anyway, but thank you for your comment. Every channel has its gaming clips, and mine are pretty fucking epic. Thank you very much. As epic as mine are. What other channels don't have is me. Whew! That feels really good. Thank you. Um, just keep being myself, and wow. You know, I know it comes across like I don't have insecurities, but I actually do, and one of them is that I've never really truly felt 100% appreciated, but right now I feel at least 80% uplifted right now. Just from having read these comments, I feel uplifted. Like there is some higher purpose for me to pursue right now, and I just thank you. I'd watch you commentating over anything. Okay, you know what? I've considered maybe just recording some gameplays while my camera's active and just reacting to my own gameplays because quite honestly, I amaze myself with my gameplays. Like I sit here and amaze myself almost every single day. So so it would be kind of interesting to just have me say some goofy shit on a camera just for the fun of it. That might be amusing. So you know what? The lewdy. I like your lewd idea. I think I might have something I can do with that. And saber duels sound pretty sick. Okay, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome in a ninja. Some saber swinging would be nice. You know what? I had a buddy once when I had my first sabers. He would ask me if I could teach him how to do the figure four loop, and I showed him how to do it, and he's like, you could be an excellent teacher if you really put your mind to it. And I told him, no, I do not intend to instruct, at least not with this kind of thing. People definitely want to see me using a lightsaber again. Okay. Lightsaber dudes sound way too sick. The fans have spoken. Everybody wants it. You're right, Enix. I know you gotta real gotta recognize real here. You're right. Everybody has spoken. They want the lightsaber. So I guess I'll have to figure that out within at least a little bit less time than I actually had in mind in the first place. Lightsaber battles sound pretty cool. You know what? I have a bunch of buddies who use lightsabers, and I don't have one at the given moment, but I could probably come up with one. Keep up the badass gaming content. Well, thank you very much. You should make more content like this. Honestly, it made me think about my own life. You know what? Thank you. If anything, I like to think that that I challenge the way other people think. Basically, because a lot of people think so very negatively in life that it actually downs on their ability to be productive, or for that matter, present. And those two things, the productiveness and presentness, are the two things in life that are going to keep you shining. And that's just a fact. It's what doers get more done. They bottom end of the day. Take the take the am I gay test? No thanks. I know I'm definitely straight. I will not be taking that test. This website is a hoax. Blah, 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 blah. It took twice the exact opposite answers to answer both times. It's one of the. It's just hate mail. Anyway, awesome video. Thank you. And what four languages do I speak? Chinese, Japanese, Dirtinese. Look at thee. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, what he said. Great video. I love this kind of content. Please make more like it. Where you like the videos where I do these like online tests and stuff like that just to see what happens, right? All right. Well, I suppose I could try to find more of those. It wouldn't be too terrible, I guess. Can we get no. I'm not I won't be doing that. Hypnotic, thank you. Great gameplay. Are you ever going to review the Halo? No, I won't be reviewing it. My buddy and I have been watching the new Halo show series or whatever it is on via like screen sharing on Discord. But got to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to review it because quite honestly, if I like it, then I like it. If I don't, then I don't. That's pretty easy to figure out. Anyway, hell yeah, keep up the great content. I will. Thank you very much. People, it's like people actually miss me. Holy shit. Thank you. Another reason Rufio is my main gamer. Thank you. You know what? I remember back when I first started doing YouTube, I used to think to myself that if I made one video every single day, that I would have an entire YouTube channel within the course of a year. And I guess I was right. But at the same time, I also used to think that if people really saw my personality, they'd probably like me, because there are a lot of people who have told me that my personality is something they really enjoy. And it's not for a lesser sake of reactivity or responsiveness. It's just a matter of I just live as myself. That's really it. I just live as myself, and I don't let other people. I do my best not to let other people grind me. Illegitimi, non-carborundum. Don't let the little bastards grind you. And I used to struggle with confidence. Like for a long time, the one thing that I've always needed was a little boost of confidence every here or there, a little bit of positive reassurance, just a little bit to keep me going. Gamer van, yeah, that was when I was talking about the future aspiration or idea, the dream idea of a cool van with awesome stuff in it. It looked like you were playing a game in slow motion. Yeah, those clips were from Xbox, homie. Those were from the old days. Those are some older clips. Those are not from PC. Would you ever play the PC game Running with Rifles? No, I don't think that would really interest me too much. Streaming is so toxic right now. People aren't willing to play classics like Black Ops 1. Okay, first off, hold on. Let me slow you down, Ray. Yes, streaming has gotten very toxic. And you know what? It is unfortunate to see so many good streamers falling into that dark place. But at the same time, the chances of finding toxic people on Black Ops 1 and 2 are very high. Like, just recently, I got deranked by some cheater on Black Ops 2. And on Black Ops 1, I haven't prestiged in a while, so they're probably pretty mad at me about not prestiging. That's actually a thing in the Call of Duty community. You could prestige right now! Why don't you do it? That's actually a thing. I know. I know, pity party, right? They only play the newest upcoming games. Yeah, a lot of people only play the newer games, and you know what? I got to tell you, when I was playing Black Ops 2 back in like 2000, like in the early 2000s, right? Back when the game launched. When I started playing Black Ops 2, one of the things that I did was that I ended up having a conversation with a buddy of mine on Xbox. And this is back on the Xbox 360, right? And when we're talking, and he says, well, what if you could choose one game, just one game, to play for the rest of the time you had to play a video game? If you had to choose that one game, what would it be? And I was like, I have no idea, you know? Because at that point, I was like, well, there's so many games to choose from. But I have favorite franchises. That's a good thing. I'm like, I like my Call of Duty. I like my Halo. I like my Devil May Cry. I like my Bayonetta. And I like my Capcom, my Bungie 343, and I like my Call of Duty. So those are my franchises. That's where I am. And that's where you're likely to find me. Anything else is probably happenstance. You're not going to find me there. But anyway. My hope is that AAA, this is back when I was talking about how games were kind of rinse and repeat at this point. Yeah, no, I understand that. And you know what? Sitting on Medigna, Halo Infinite, while I've had a lot of fun in the very beginning playing that game, I gotta tell you right now it is less fun because playing SWAT on there, it doesn't feel like SWAT. It feels like a fake imitation of SWAT. And that's because you aren't getting the battle rifle as, like, you go in any other Halo game and you go to play SWAT and instantaneously, DMR, battle rifle. Here you go. Here's a pistol. Go kill people. Well, you know what? That's perfect. Now it's like, well, here's the commando, here's the stalker rifle, here's the mangler, here's this, here's the pistol, here's this, oh, wait, here, you get a small chance to play with this battle rifle. Like, that's what? Yeah, that's not SWAT, what is this, you know? Anyway, then I have no idea what that means. I'm hooked on Phoenix. OV Warrior says, "Thank you. I appreciate." You know what? Hooked on Phoenix was gonna be the first album that I ever wanted to, like, back when I was in a band a long time ago. I used to be in a band from Bangor, and you know what? One of the buddies asked me, if you ever had to decide to have a solo project, first album release title for that album, what would it be? And I was like, Hooked on Phoenix, because everybody gets addicted to me. Everybody catches feelings. It's just how it is. And he was like, well, that's pretty self-descriptive. I was like, well, that's what everybody else in the industry does. You know, so it just makes sense. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're hooked. I will do my best to keep the flow as clean and beautiful for you as possible. I feel like every place you go looks exactly the same. Oh, more hate mail. Mom Vicious is cool. She doesn't play video games. Well, she plays video games a little bit. She still plays stuff like Pac-Man and the old retro games. She's an old retro gamer. But she plays stuff like Pac-Man and Tetris. Asteroids. She's good at asteroids. Epic Gameplay Ninja, thank you. Hey, Vicious, I heard you have a katana, and I'm kind of a katana dork, so I was curious, what kind of steel is it, and what kind of hamon does it have? I'm pretty sure that the blade is just fork metal, but I'm not 100% sure. It does have a ghosting hamon on it, where it's kind of like it's in there. You can see the hamon as I run my finger past it, but it is very accented, so it is not all too very visible, but you can see that it's there, at least in the camera. It does, however, have an engraving on it. And it is a given. This was given to me by another swordsman. So, that said, I'm pretty sure that the sword is just fork metal. I don't know for certain. I don't know what kind of metal it is. I do know that it has a ghost hamon on it. But other than that, I have no clue what kind of steel that sword is. I know that it's fairly malleable and it is good for combative as well as ceremonial utility. But other than that, it pretty much just stays right over there. So that should hope that helps a little bit with your comment. What else? Are you a tarot practitioner? Yes, yes, I am. I do stuff like that. I practice witchcraft. I know, long live the days where the guy sold his soul to the devil for some supernatural power over everything he does, right? Shh, I don't know what you're talking about. Stay awesome, Ninja. Drink coffee. Be awesome. Be excellent. Thank you for all your support and awesome ninja level comments. Thank you. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. I'll see you in another video. This one took a while. Peace.